Okay, so this will be my video response. Yeah, I have listened to your performance, how Kangol plays exercises. I will make some advices, comments. Yes, first of all, the main problem I think which he deals is that he doesn't follow rhythm. Yeah, as we know, further we will study different timings, like we have 2/4, 3/4 timing, 4/4, yes. In Hanon exercise, you need to make it very rhythmically correct. For example, I show you. The mistake is when you play something like some kind like this, yes. If you play it rhythmically correct, it should be like a metronome, you know. It's like non-stop, yeah. You are not allowed to stop and take your time where you feel uncomfortable. That's why it was really nice. I see that he can play each hand and it's quite good position. Try to hold your hand while playing. Why we hold here? To support. So basically our wrist is like it's resting. It has a rest and it can just sleep on our palm, yes. So why we do it? To feel it, to make it relaxed, yes. That's why if you practice more, practice again, take your wrist here and try to make the feeling that only fingers move, like this. And you will feel that if that's correct, then you feel that fingers move and wrist is just how to say, wrist just takes one position and it's not tense, it's not tired, it's just stable, yes. And when you go back, your wrist helps a little bit, it turns a little bit. It's like it should be flexible and at the same time it rests. It does not include in work, yeah. It does not take part in the working process of fingers, yes. So let's play together this exercise, checking and controlling our wrist. And the second moment, let's do it rhythmically correct with non-stop. Yeah, I think you don't see my wrist. Let me do it like this. Yes. Sorry. You see, every time I need to go back, go to the left, to the right, wrist moves. It follows fingers. So basically when we play piano, our wrist supports and follows our fingers and not vice versa. Because some pianists, they play like this. No, this is not correct. The correct way is to make your fingers work. Let's go back together. Etc. You can continue yourself. Please, you can press a pause on your video and practice yourself, and after resume your video. Yeah, press play and continue with me. Continue left hand. So your evident mistake was that you how to say, your rhythm was not exact and correct. So we are not allowed to slow down and where we want. Yeah, we should respect the timing. Yes. Continue yourself. I showed you an example. There is one exercise which you can do with the help of someone else. Yes, make your hand fall down. Yeah, and make someone hold your hand, and it's completely unconscious. Yes, and then make it fall. Yeah, so when it falls, it should fall as if it's out of conscious. Yes. That's the feeling how the hand should be relaxed, yeah, while playing. So same rest, it slips on the hand, and only fingers move. That's what we try to do. Yes. So after you played each hand, play together both hands. Of course, now in this case you don't need to support your wrist, but the feeling should remain. The feeling that all the fingers work and rest is just how to say, sleeping, but it follows fingers. Yes, sleeping, I mean, it does not take part in the playing process. Yeah. And after you reach the top, go back. And etc. Next technique which we studied on our online class was staccato. Staccato basically represents using your fingertips and making them scratch, yeah, the key. So it has an effect of jumping. Yeah. Let's try our right hand staccato. You see, my fingers are very awakened. Yes, they are active. They are not lazy. And when you take the note with your fingertip, it jumps, it lifts in this way, like this. Yeah, let's do this. So don't be afraid of actively jump with your finger, but check your wrist. It should not be tense. No, it is relaxed. It allows the fingers jump. Etc. Same with left hand. So your working process will include playing each hand staccato technique and then only making them together. And after you've done with staccato, you can resume my video. Yeah, so after you practice staccato, make it together, both hands legato. Legato means we don't lift our hand, we make it tight. I mean, the note will be, you don't take off your hand after each note. All notes are connected. And etc. So practice please enough time this exercise. And after you practice, let's go to our second exercise. Pay attention, and after each phrase, I lift my hand with the wrist, so it's like take off, yes? Also, support your wrist and play with your fingers. This is legato technique, when the all sounds are connected, yes? Lift, and when you lift, feel that your wrist is a little bit like goes up to support your fingers. The hand is relaxed, no tensions. Please remember the fingers should be round shaped. And etc. Now let's go with the left hand. So take enough time, take your time to practice this exercise, and the final stage of this exercise will be playing both hands. Like this, yeah? Observe your wrist, yes? And let's go to our waltz. I will show you how to play waltz, and actually this doesn't have any notation, any sheet music. It's just our ear training exercise, because there's nothing special to play actually. When I heard Kangel's performance, I also noticed that the rhythm was not correct. It should be 1, 2, 3, yes? The time is 3/4. 3/4 means we count like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We cannot break the rhythm. We cannot slow down where we want. We should be like very strict. So I will show you. We use the fingertips of our third fingers, or both of the hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So what you notice that yeah, I always follow the time. Yeah, I don't stop where I want. 1, 2, 3, and the another thing is that I use my fingers. Yeah, and again, wrist does not participate in this process. Fingers, yes, and round shaped fingers. Let's play together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I will play the accompaniment and you play the melody. Yeah? I will sing your melody while you will play it with me. Follow me. Fa, sol, sol, fa, sol, sol, mi, sol, sol, mi, sol, sol, re, si, si, do, 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 in this video you can like find again where I start playing this and play together with me using your melody. Yeah, so basically what we will have an ensemble. Yes, so again this will sound like this. I will just show how it sounds. What I showed now is not that you should play like this. No, you should go back and like go away. How to say? You should find in the video this how to say this time where I play this and try to play with me. Press play and play the melody and listen to my accompaniment in the video, so that it will be like an ensemble play. Yes, understood? You will play the melody and in the video you will hear my bass accompaniment. Make it together. Yes, and we also studied this melody from different key. We studied it from B flat. So please, my recommendation, don't break the rhythm, because you were playing like this. No. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Have you ever seen Waltz dancing? It's very strict because it's classical genre. Yes. So I will play an accompaniment for you, and in B flat, from B flat, yes, and you will play the melody. When you're ready, of course, you can press pause, you can practice, and after that resume the video. E, 1, 2, si, do, do, la, do, do, la, do, do, sol, mi, sol, mi, fa, fa, So using this accompaniment, you can go back, press play again, and together with my accompaniment, play this melody. Okay, this will be your home task, and also I will show you the melody which I have already sent you from the book. I will play it for you, and it's on page 20, exercise number 20. This folk song, just a minute. This folk song, I will show you how to play it. Yeah, and you will do it at home. Yeah, so let's just remind about theory. Yes, let's look into this piece. You see it's 2/4 timing, and what we see after the treble clef, we have sharp. Yes, because we have G, because this melody is in G major. That's why every time we see F, we should play F sharp. This is F, and we will play F sharp instead of F. Okay, understood? I will show you this melody. You play not the bass clef, but in the treble clef melody. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, The melody is played with both hands, left and right, together. Yeah, and you should see in the text where you play with left hand and where you play with right hand. First note is taken with left hand and it's a quarter. Quarter means it's 1. Then you have 2 8 notes. 2 8 notes are equal to 1 quarter. That's why it will be 2. Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Remember the rhythm. Yes, the rhythm. If you did not study it before studying from me, I will explain you also during our online class. Quarter means 1 beat. 2 8 notes make 1 quarter. That's why they go to the second beat. So we have 2 beats because it's 2/4. Yes, the time is. So in 1 bar you have 2 beats. Yeah, in 1 bar you have to calculate that you can have 2 quarters. That's why the second quarter is made by 2 8 notes. 1, 2, yes, 1, 2, 1, 2. Every this timing is 2/4. Yes, if you use quarters, this will be 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2. If you use also 8 notes, then 2 8 notes will be equal to 1 quarter. That's why 1, 2, 1, 2. So let's clap this melody looking into the text. 1 quarter, 2 eighths, 2 eighths quarter, 8 8 8 8 8 8 quarter, quarter, 8 8 8 8 quarter, 8 8 8 8 8 8 quarter. Yes, that's how we calculated the timing by clapping. Now let's play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I hope you understood that 2 8 notes make 1 quarter. Yeah, that's why it is 1. Yes, and another 2 8s make 2. Yeah, 2. Yeah. I will play the accompaniment and you can press pause, you can practice this melody, and after press play again and continue with me. I will play an accompaniment. That's how that in this place you will play the melody and I play the accompaniment. Yes, and you can practice it as much as you want. Final picture how it should be, I will show you using my both hands. How I play now, you should not play like this. You should play as I showed you, only with this. But just to show you the whole picture, I played both parts, mine and yours. Okay, this will be a home task. If you have any questions, we can discuss it during our online meeting.